this new friend, another, decided whether to use the powerful liquid AJAX to defeat the monster Clog. But the monster Clog was pretending to have the soul of Fawn's late sister. Now we see what happened.
Another, please, I beg you. I beg you. It is my sister. She speaks the truth to me.
No, it isn't her. You are poisoned by this creature. This creature is known to trick men.
What does that thing know? I am your sister, and he's just a stranger.
Yes.
Look at me. I was told that this could happen by the kangaroo woman. There's only one way to break your spell.
Give me the AJAX.
No,
Give it to me! Give it to me!
And nothing was dissolved into nothing.
That really does work well.
Well, Fawn, I'm so sorry, but you came for nothing, and there's certainly no city behind me, so you must be on your way. Bye.
But aren't you coming home with me?
No.
Well then, I'm feeling a little tired. Maybe I'll just take a little nap for a while.
Arise. I shall take pity on you. It was one of the great goddesses. These men have taught you nothing. I am an engineer, and I shall teach you how to create friction loss with all of these pipes engineered from one size to a smaller size to a smaller size. Do you follow me?
Are you a vision from the city of pipes?
I am.
Then the city of pipes is real.
The city of pipes is real.
The city of pipes is where I must reach to find you.
Reach no more, you have found me, what?
But I am here in this cave of Clog.
And just then, he looked through his pipe that he had placed at his feet and looked at his vision through it.
Yes.
And when he stared through the pipe at the monster Clog, he saw its true form.
Where? The remains of that AJAX. I cannot do it alone. Great goddess, please, my friend, another. You must bring him back to life for me. Please, immediately!
Just this one!
Another.
I need a bucket! A bucket! Oh, the AJAX is there!
And in the sizzling, steaming, rancid, reeking pile, the monster was dissolved. Its last words as it slithered out of sight.
I wasn't your sister! I'm sorry I tricked you.
Wait, I think he has something else to say.
You snore when you sleep!
I'm so sorry I dissolved you with a toxic chemical.
Very well.
I deserved that.
Did you see the city?
In a vision.
I'm still here.
A very nearby vision. My friend, we have been magically transported by this great goddess to the city of pipes.
Now the city of pipes was ruled by a powerful king who had a beautiful daughter, but the king, Ubend, was famously afraid of outsiders.
I have never seen a palace of such glory.
Father, please let me go out today, just for a little this time. I promise I'll only stay in the garden.
Don't you know we cannot leave the walls of this city? Or they'll come, and they'll steal our pipes.
There has to be a way in. I'll hoist you above this wall.
Father, I'm so lonely. It's just you, me, the cook, and the cleaner.
Yes, and only Clog protects us from the outside world.
Do you know how many little dolls I've made of my own discarded hair and toenails?
I hear voices within.
It is a king and a princess.
What does she look like?
She is fair. But I don't mean beautiful, I mean fair. Who goes there? Fear not. I am Fawn, and this is another.
They entered the city of pipes, and hanging above them in great galore was a sewage system so complex that none had ever been seen as beautiful and magnificent before. Pipes flowing with all sorts of sewage water, as well as toenails and hair clippings.
Excuse me. Did I tell you could look at my pipes? This is surely the work of the goddesses and gods.
Elbow joints as much as I can see.
Father, please, we know that it is our duty to help these weary travelers. They are now guests in our home, and now that they are here, we must provide them shelter and safety.
Yes.
Your Highness, as we were traveling here, I saw in the mountains beyond your kingdom a horrible giant with 5 arms and 2 heads. Does that giant cause trouble to your kingdom? Well, it didn't, because we had a Clog to protect us!
Clog is there!
Your Highness, I shall destroy that monster for you, and if I do, will you bring your sewage system to my village?
And I shall protect your daughter.
Excuse me, back away. If you kill the giant, you will get your wish. Then I leave at once.
And so Fawn left. And as he made his way to that giant in the distance, he heard the words of the beaver echoing in his ears.
I don't give a damn.
And as well, she told him the good phrase that she had if he ever needed help.
Just call me if you need me.
I'm sure it was something else.
Beavers have very poor memories. If you remember, do it.
Just then, he remembered.
I want my beaver!
And suddenly she sprang from a pipe.
You're here!
Yes.
You came just in time! See that horrible giant there! Attack!
Stop gnawing at my ankles and shins!
And the beaver gnawed at the ankles and shins of the horrible beast. But its teeth became filed down, and it can only do so much damage.
I'm gonna get you.
He still had to prove himself.
Be gone, little furball!
You have done well. But just
Damn
go
you.
over there.
Bad beaver.
Good friend, one moment, let us be another. Just scared to tell you, good luck.
Who enters my realm and tosses a rodent at my feet, causing these blisters and abscesses?
Fawn had faced his worst fear, his nightmare. Something he dreamt of every night, to see someone much taller than him. Most people were.
I am Fawn, meek and mild. But I have come to destroy you. You?
Why, look at you. You're no more threatening to me than a baby deer.
He wiped the sweat off his brow so that it could not be seen. He gathered strength from the gods and the goddesses. He crept slow.
And in slow motion, he leapt! With blade in hand, struck the great beast in his chest. The beast gave out a horrid cry of agony.
Ouchie, 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 ouchie!
Beaver! Paddle them into the earth with your tail!
And the beaver slapped his massive tail down, and the giant mountain came to this very mountain where we convene to tell these stories.
And thus the twerk was invented.
Dear friend,
We can return to the kingdom, and that king will come back and bring the wonderful sewage to our village.
it wasn't for you. This would never have happened. The entire world is in your debt.
That's another stand. Come with me. Come back to my village.
For they had fallen in love.
Let me just put away my pipe.
I want you to take your pipe out.
And going forward, they took back all of the pipes to their village and assembled a great machine which would be able to extract Clog's deceased corpse from the well.
Mother, father, and brother. Clog, you returned! This king has implemented his sewer system here for us.
It's amazing.
And now, all I need to do is pump this pump, and Sister Clog shall be with us again.
He pumped, and he pumped some more, and he pumped once again, and springing from the well was a beautiful young deceased sister.
At least we've recovered her body.
My daughter! So beautiful in death and life!
What?
Surely, you don't think I would allow her to remain like that, do you? For you see, I have also befriended a great goddess.
There she is!
Great goddess, I pray my final boon from you. Restore my sister to life.
Be done. You are to come to life.
The goddess.
I shall name you Crapper.
Sister.
Brother! Oh!
My daughter! Sister!
Oh, my daughter!
Father,
Come home with another.
this good king has a daughter too.
Yes, I have brought her. She sits here.
She's fair.
We can be friends.
I would like that. And they fell in love.
Father, this man, another, is he who I wish to marry.
Yes, you have our blessing.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. And thank you for saving the entire world and my heart.
And so they kissed.
And from that day forth, whenever two people show great affection in public, it is known as fawning all over each other. Thus ends the tale of our brave hero Fawn. But let us not forget those two gods who were banished long ago to the underworld. For now we must tell the story of the time that these two fiends almost destroyed all of humanity. And we, of course, recall that they used what common object to the Bronze Age to undergo their terrible deed? Yell it out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mansplaining!
In apprentices.
I need your help.
Be careful! That's a pit of lava. Lava is a hot substance that can burn your skin. It will cause blisters, and the only thing that will make it feel better is some butter. But we don't have any, because we are in the underworld. That's the land of the dead, where you and I reign.
They took him out when he first spoke.
What? I didn't hear you.
I said, thank God you're here.
Yes.
I wouldn't have known that was a horrible
And
substance.
thus the white lie was born.
You're so intelligent.
Yes. So has 2 meanings. One is with a needle and thread when you mend clothing, and another one is when you sow the ground with crops in order to grow vegetation. And that led to the expression, you reap what you sow. Reap means to take in the harvest that was grown.
And so Gono went on.
Blah, blah, blah.
He always feared a woman who was more intelligent than him.
Blah, 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 blah.
And as she tuned him out, she secretly, in her imagination, took a bow and arrow and shot him through the head. Multiple times.
What you're experiencing now is known as a revenge fantasy. It's not really happening, but you wish it were because I constantly mansplain to you. Mansplain is a portmanteau word.
We now understand the true origin of mansplaining. Yes.
But to come to my point.
Okay! And thus brings the end of the mansplaining tale. If only.
He's a narrator. A narrator is someone who can break the fourth wall. And on earth!
Now!
There was a woman who came to power who was the most intelligent being there ever was. And all around her in academia, the other scholars came to her to ask the questions of the universe that she was the only one who knew.
Tell me, dear goddess, what is the meaning of life?
42.
Goddess, why are we here?
We are here because we are here.
Excuse me, I was just wondering if there's a tavern nearby?
Yes, down the street.
Excuse me, great goddess. What is my purpose? I don't mean as a human, I mean as me, Topo.
Your purpose is to do the best you can in life.
Good sister, do you see what happens above? Those humans have grown wise. It was just as I foretold on that horrid day we were consigned here. They are becoming as powerful as we.
We need to end them, one by one.
I shall go to the surface. That is the flat part of the earth. All
Yes! And now this brings us to our next tale, which is about how humanity was almost destroyed.
come, we shall begin to destroy the earth.
I need you to explain that to me.
To destroy something, well, just hide here.
Now, the goddess, who is so wise, was holding a competition. A competition where she invited all others in the world to come. And if one could unseat her as the most intelligent, then they could claim rule of the world.
Magnanimous. Country of origin?
This country.
And can you use it in a sentence?
The woman was magnanimous.
Magnanimous. M-A-G-N-A-M-O-S-E?
Beep.
folly affirmation. You have already not told me, thus you have not won.
Good people of the world, watch now how I destroy all of humanity.
Weary traveler, please come in.
Thank you.
It is the rule that we allow our guests to dine with everybody who is here.
Ah, how wonderful. To break bread together is an ancient way of people forming bonds. The very first time people broke bread together was 4,000 years ago. Blah,
And
blah,
one by
blah,
one,
blah,
humans
blah,
began to fall unconscious
Can't take this!
into a deep slumber. All but the wise goddess.
Come, we shall travel now the world and look over the carcasses of all the humans that I have mansplained to.
There's one! My people! They are dead! It was just friendly competition! What happened to them?
Come, we shall leave this place and traverse the wide world.
Perhaps it is a bad thing to make people aware that they are not as intelligent as I.
And so they traverse the world, killing off the entirety of the human population, save the one goddess and one man who was a bit of a dolt. They came together in the great funeral of all that was before.
What do you mean you don't understand? You dig a hole, you put the body in the hole.
Then how does the body disappear?
How come you are the other last two humans who have survived this?
We are not the last two humans, you fool!
They're kangaroos! They're kangaroos!
No, we're not kangaroos! We are the gods of the underworld. We have been festering beneath the surface of this earth, waiting for our time to seek our vengeance. You must be a very young goddess to not know of us.
Yes, don't you remember us? Don't you remember who put us there?
I do not know of the gods. I must admit that though I am the smartest woman on earth, especially now, that I know not of the gods because there is too much to know.
You don't even know of your divine heritage, do you?
You're made of grapes?
No. You spent your life thinking you were immortal, didn't you?
Yes. What are you saying?
You are not.
Is that the reason I didn't die?
Yes. This I can't explain.
Am I the smartest man on earth?
Technically.
How have I been given this power? No, thank you.
You were born of a loving union between the great God himself and your mortal mother. Your mortal mother, having loved him greatly, rose to the heavens with him, and when she died, he honored her by turning her into a constellation. That one there.
Oh, it does look just like her.